These days, I'm letting God handle all things above me. The things I can't change are the reason you love me. Listen, you can hear them calling my name. I'm all over the place, I can't sit in one place. I'm not ashamed at all. Still finding myself, let alone a soulmate, I'm just saying. Feel like we one and the same, our relationship changed. Scattered, it never existed. Whenever they say something about us, you listen. But fuck what they talking about on your timeline. That's cutting all into my time with you.
What it do, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see in the name and title today, I got a special one for you guys. I know every time you guys come to my videos and my channel, I'm always talking about this special one, but at the end of the day, anytime I do anything like performance wise, mod wise, any mod in general, it's always a special one for me. But for you guys, today we're gonna go ahead and be installing the Zautomotive Tazer. If you don't know what a Tazer is, it's basically like, you know, something you can add to your vehicle that unlocks the hidden performance pages, hidden features on your vehicle that come from Dodge, from the factory. So like, you know, the RTs and Scat Packs. I didn't even think the GTs, like GTs come with the 0 to 60 timers, and you know, like the Scat Packs already got the performance, Super Track Pack, Hellcats, you know, they got all that. But you know, that's the whole reason we got the Tazer. And you know, before we had to get the Tazer, we had to, you know, in the previous videos, I know you guys seen that, but we went ahead and got the 8.4 Uconnect. So before we could actually get the Tazer, we had to get the 8.4 Uconnect. And now that we got the Uconnect, now we can go ahead and install the Tazer. But as you can see in the rear, guys, I don't know if you can see that, we got the trunk popped already. First thing you guys want to do is go ahead and disconnect the battery so you don't have to worry about any electrical issues. That's the main thing you want to do. Make sure anytime you're dealing with electrical, you disconnect the battery. But we went ahead and did that. Gonna give it about a good 10 to 15 minutes. Once that's said and done, we're gonna go ahead and be installing the Zautomotive Tazer so we can go ahead and get that performance pages, get all the 0 to 60 timers and whatever else. So we're gonna go ahead and show you guys, you know, all the process for that. And for the new people, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of this more fire content I put out. And yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into this video. All right, guys, so we're back. We made it to the trunk of the vehicle. As you can see, we got everything out of the vehicle, and we went ahead and pulled out the liner. So as you can see, we're gonna first be doing, we're gonna go ahead and be installing the double bypass. This is the double bypass for the Zautomotive Tazer. If you have a 2018 and up, you're gonna go ahead and need a double bypass. Dodge, you know, started seeing the Tazer, I guess, out, and they just been like, you know, trying not to have everybody put it in, however. So, you know, Zautomotive Tazer got around that, so we got to go ahead and install the double bypass for your Dodge Charger 2018 and up. So we went ahead and, you know, took off this little box. So once you take off the liner, you're going to want to head and pull this little, I don't know what you call this, but this little piece back, and it's going to expose this little box. As you can see, I already took the box off. It has like 4 corner clips. You just use a little flathead and pry them up. And you're gonna go ahead and expose this. It's like the OBD2 port, like your computer sensors, whatever that is. But you're gonna go ahead and expose that, and we're gonna go ahead and be plugging in this green wire and this white wire. As you can see over there, there's a green input. You're gonna go ahead and put input into that white section, and also there's another side right there, a green section. We're gonna go ahead and plug the white one into. Then we're gonna go ahead and ground it. And so I'll show you where you can use the ground point, and then we have this, it comes with a Tapa fuse, so we're gonna go ahead and be doing the Tapa fuse on there. And then once that's said and done, we'll plug in the Tazer, plug it back in the battery, and we'll go ahead and start it up and show you guys the features on the Tazer. But let's go ahead and get this done. All right, we got them plugged in, guys. As you can see, got them plugged in. We're gonna go ahead and put it underneath this little wiring harness, however, so we can have our wires come out the box as a exit point for the wiring. All right, we got that done. Let's go ahead and move on to the power. All right, y'all, so this is the next part of adding the Tazer to your vehicle. You're gonna go ahead and also add the power wire and the ground wire. So we're gonna go ahead and ground the wire right here on this bolt right here. And then for the power, we got a TAPA fuse. So we're gonna go ahead and install the TAPA fuse to F37. That's your radio fuse. I'll go ahead and show you guys that. So first, let's go ahead and do the ground wire, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the TAPA fuse. So the ground wire, we're gonna go ahead and put it right here on this bolt. As you see, I already got a ground there, so it works already, as you can see. We're gonna go ahead and loosen this bolt just a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and take our ground wire and put it like right next to the other ground, basically. There it is. Let's go ahead and tighten it back up. Make sure our other ground wire is all secured as well. That's for my, I think that ground wire right here is from my dash cam. So you guys, I also got a video on that. So if you guys haven't seen that video, go on and check it out. So let's go ahead and tighten it up. Everything's all tight on there, as you can see. Let's go ahead and do the TAPA fuse now. So we're gonna go ahead and pull F37. As you can see on F37, that's your radio fuse. F37 radio. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the diagram right here. This is how it's set up, basically, right? Yeah, this is how it's set up on the actual diagram. I don't know if you guys can see. So my box is like this. So just to show you guys, this is how it's set up on the diagram right here. F37 is gonna be second to last. So I already have a F38 fuse tapped in for my dash cam, so it's right next to it. So F37, we're gonna go ahead and pull that. I think F37 is a 20 amp fuse, so let's go ahead and pull that 20 amp fuse. F37 is the second row over in the middle. So it's gonna be this one right here. So we're gonna have to unplug my other TAPA fuse. This is the F38 because it's right next to it, so we can get more, more room for that. Pull that for now, and let's go ahead and pull F37. So I got my pliers. I was looking for my pliers, guys. I got my pliers. The actual box comes with a little plier tool, whatever. That really never works for me. So I'm always using the pliers now when I'm dealing with these fuses. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this one right here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, this yellow one right here. This is F37. This is your radio fuse. Let's go ahead and pull that. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that. Grab our TAPA fuse. Go ahead and put it in just like how it is. We're gonna go this way. I think that's how it is. Go that way. Same as the other number. Pushing your old fuse into the TAPA fuse. There you go. And then it's an easy fit in. However let me see, where is the wire? Oh, got stuck under. It's easy fit in. Just plug it in, and it's connected basically. And there it is. So we're gonna go ahead and install the F37 fuse. Let's see how we're gonna do it. I think we can go this way, possibly, most likely. There we go. right in there. So let's go ahead and add back our radio fuse as well, because it's like on the exact other side. Hopefully it fits, no issue. There we go. So as you guys can see, I got a lot of tap fuse already. We got one for our dash cam, our radio, and then my star lights. But yeah, guys, so that F37 is your power fuse. Went ahead and took out the 20 amp fuse, added to the tap fuse, plugged in the tap fuse to the wiring, and basically installed it. That's the install for you guys right there. So again, guys, once you guys do the box, I'll go ahead and show you guys the box. Once you guys do the box over there with the green and white inputs, let's go and zoom in a little bit. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see from far. I know you guys saw in the video when I was doing it, but I added to the next row. Basically, the green input goes into the white side, and then the white input goes into the green side. So that was an easy install right there. And once you guys do that, you're gonna go ahead and come over to your ground it right here on the wire ground, and then you're gonna go ahead and tap the fuse to F37, your radio fuse. So let's go ahead, and now we're gonna go ahead and power back on the battery. As you can see, we got the negative terminal disconnected. Let's go ahead and put that back on there. Let's move this out the way. Put this to the side, that's what we'll do. Put this to the side. Maybe we'll be able to turn this out this way. There you go. Have the actual tap fuse come out of our little box area. See, we don't want to let that happen. Just trying to make it a little more accessible for my wire to exit the actual box. There we go. Put that underneath. Get this out of the way, and there we go. Let's go ahead and reconnect the battery, y'all. There it is. We reconnected the battery. Let's go ahead and tighten it down. Make sure everything's said and done. All right, guys, grab you guys, and let's go ahead and turn the car on, make sure everything's good with the car, and then we'll go ahead and plug in the Tazer. All right, y'all, we're back in the cockpit. So we're gonna go ahead and start the car, make sure the battery, everything's good, no error codes, however. Also, I gotta turn on my kill switch, because I did power off the car, so I gotta turn on the kill switch, because we don't got no power to the kill switch right now, to the actual to the button right now. So I'm gonna turn on the kill switch. There we go. Power button's on. It's gonna start it up. Make sure we don't get any codes or anything. Check engine lights. Looks like everything's copacetic. As you can see, you know, we had the battery out for a good like 20 minutes. It goes to like the factory setting, however. I think my view on this, maybe we should just let everything power back, however, go back to the regular Dodge, and then we'll go ahead and install the Tazer. I know people do it differently. They also, you know, they install it right away, however, but I think we should wait until the actual UConnect goes back to the Dodge screen, because right now it's like on the Chrysler screen, and once it goes back to the Dodge screen, then we'll go ahead and actually start the Tazer install. But yeah, guys, looks like everything's good. We got the trunk open still. Everything's plugged in, but I'll go ahead and get with you guys once we have that ready to go. All right, guys, as you can see, we got everything connected up. As you can see, we got the Tazer plugged in, just plugged it in. Factory radio is back to normal, showing Dodge, you know, Dodge back on the screen on the 8.4. Let's go ahead. As you can see, we got the Tazer lighting up. just showing that the power, everything's connected, everything's good. So let's go ahead and head to the vehicle, inside the vehicle. All right, guys. So we're inside the vehicle. We're gonna go ahead. Let me set you guys up real quick. Set you guys on the cluster. It's a little glare going, but should be good. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the accessory button. Go ahead and put in an accessory. What's going on here? Guess the car wants to be started. Oh, dang. I left the key in the trunk. All right, guys, let's go ahead to the accessory button. We got everything on the accessory. Let's turn that down. You got too much money. 21 Savage, Red Rum, do hit. All right, guys, let's go ahead and hit the accessory button. So first thing you want to do, you're going to want to scroll through the audio menu. So hit the audio menu. We're going to go ahead and hold your left button on the left side, and you're going to go ahead and press cancel to engage the actual Tazer menu. So we're going to go ahead and hold down the left button, and we're going to go scroll through the menu options, hit cancel again. So first one was light show, next one key not on. So we're going to go ahead. So it's only showing light show and key not on. So you're going to have to go ahead and put it into the run position next. And once that's said and done, it's going to go ahead and give us other options on the Tazer. It's going to hit our left arrow and our cancel. Let's go show the light show. Parking sensor shows the light show. And then read DTCs. I think that's like the codes. Clear DTCs. You can clear the codes as well. Marry. So that's our next thing we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and hit marry. So you're going to go ahead and hold your left arrow button and hit your cruise control button, the middle center one. And we're going to go ahead and marry the car. Let's go ahead and do that. About a good 12 second. Let it marry real quick. All right, so as you can see, we got it married now. So we're gonna go ahead and scroll through the rest of the menu options. Hold down your left trigger, and we're gonna go ahead and press cancel. So we got performance. Let's go through the rest of everything real quick. We got performance. We got tire. So you can do your like tire pressure. You want to change it up on the tire size and tire pressure. You can do that with the Tazer. Next is your radio. You can also go into the radio. It has some other ones that we can go through in a little bit. Show you guys. Lighting, you can do like the light show on there. We're not gonna really do that because we do have the Flow series from Lighting Trend, so I don't think that really works for our vehicle. Comfort, like for comfort for like the steering, however, or I think like the splash screen as well. And then it gives you the Tazer model number. I think also when you get the Tazer, you want to go ahead and update it on your computer. We did a quick update with me and my brother on his computer. Shout out to my bro Sean. Thanks for updating the Tazer. And we're gonna go ahead and keep scrolling. And it gives you an unmarry and then a full reboot. So once you set all the the performance pages and everything you want to set, you're gonna do a full reboot. But we're not done with that yet, so we'll do that last. And it brings you back. Just keep going. Light show, read DTCs, clear DTCs, unmarry, performance. Let's go ahead and hit the performance pages. Okay, we got 5-speed sport, no. So let's go ahead and hit that to yes. We're gonna hit that on, yes. So we're gonna have that on there. So it just gives us the option to have sport mode in the 5-speed. Let's go ahead and hit the next one, 8-speed. So you see 8-speed's already on because this one does come with like a sport mode. You just gotta hit the traction button and it shows like sport on, however. So that's already automatically on there. So we're gonna keep that on. And next we're gonna go scroll through. So SRT set, let's go ahead and set that to yes. It is on no, and as you can see, it's giving us some new cluster gauges. Let's scroll through it real quick, guys. Let's see, we can do coolant. Now, it already had coolant always, and just like a new font as well. Coolant, trans temp, oil temp, oil pressure, oil life, battery voltage, intake air temp. So this is good for me because I got a cold air intake, so we can see the temperature on the intake. On that part, engine torque. So we got a actual gauge for the engine torque. So that's going to be really cool. Exciting to use that. See how much torque we're putting down. Engine power. So it also shows like the power. I think the horsepower of your vehicle shows that. So that engine power is also another option added to the vehicle with the performance setting set to yes. And then just tire pressure, all the other stuff that's already was on there. Let's head back to the audio menu. Scroll down to the audio, and the C is already on there. So we're gonna hold the left trigger and keep scrolling through the menu. Cancel performance set. I'm gonna put that to yes. There you go. Add some more. I don't know what else it added, but it added something else. Performance set on. Okay, let's go back down to the audio. Oh, see, even added the 0 to 60 timers. Let's see the performance. Added a performance page option. 0 to 60 timers. You got your, let's see, let's go back through it. You got your 0 to 60 timer. You got your 0 to 100 timer. Your 1/84 mile timer. Your 1/4 mile timer. Your braking distance. Your G-forces. Man, this is crazy. Your peak G-forces. And your lap timer. Let's see what else. So lap history. Top speed. So we actually got something that we can show what our top speed was in this. So we'll show you guys later on in other videos. Let's head back to the audio menu. So we'll head back to the audio. So we're back in the audio. Let's keep scrolling. Hold your left button and you're gonna hit cancel. And you got your super track pack. So right now it's not enabled. We're gonna go hit make sure it's enabled. Hit yes. Got the super track pack on there now too. Gives us the option. So we got our paddle shifters for the paddles. So my vehicle didn't come with paddles, and then when I added the carbon fiber steering wheel, I also added the paddle shifters as well. So now that I already have them on here and I haven't been able to use them, we can go ahead and enable them. So we're gonna have to turn that on. Yes, we got the paddles on there. Steering, so I think it doesn't apply to us because we don't have that adaptive steering. So we keep scrolling through. Drive mode, so right now it says none. Let's go and see what we can do with drive mode. I think we're going to set this to, you can have the option of scat, SRT, or none. So let's go ahead and hit SRT. I think that's the one we're going to be using, SRT drive mode. I think that gives you all the SRT modes and then also the performance pages. Drive trans, no. So let's see. On this one, I think it sets like, it switches up your drive trans to like how your vehicle shifts. So we're going to go and set that to yes. Shift light. Let's go ahead and hit a shift light. We want the shift light, so let's go and turn that on. Next, we're going to scroll through eco mode. Man, we're always going to want eco. Eco is the best, especially for these high gas prices, you know what I mean? So we're going to turn the eco mode on. I'm not sure if it actually works for my vehicle, but hey, might as well try it out. Let's go to next. So that's it for the performance setting. Now showing the option of the tire setting. Let's go ahead and check out the tire setting. So we're going ahead and press the cruise control button. Check that out. The TPMs. So that just changed out like the tire pressure. So you can just put it like as the factory setting. We're just gonna we're not gonna change anything here. We're just gonna scroll through, show you guys that. So it gives you the actual PSI factory setting too. So right now it's 32 is the factory. So you're if you want to like hit the track and lower your PSI on your tires, you don't want your light to come on, your tire light to come on, you can change this and so that won't go on for you guys. So let's go and scroll to the next one. Same thing for the rear. Got the front and the rear, and then the tire size. And then, okay, now we're at radio. Let's check out radio. Cam enabled. So, yeah, we do already have a backup camera, so that's already enabled. Next one, cam cargo. I think this gives you the option to actually use the cam when you're driving on the cargo. Well, that's what it is. So the cam cargo, so you'll be able to use this when you're driving your vehicle. I think only for like 10 miles per hour, then it goes away, however, on your UConnect. So we're going to set that to yes. Why not? And then cam grid. Also, we already have a grid on our camera, so it's already set to yes. We'll keep that on there. I like the grid. So it also gives you the DVD, CD if you do have that installed in your vehicle, but I don't know how really that works if you're adding that with the Tazer. You guys can check that out on other videos on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I've seen other people use this option through the Tazer on their other vehicles. Let's keep on scrolling through. Travel link. I've seen a lot of people use this travel link, and I'm not sure how it really works, but they do enable it. For now, we're going to just not enable it. We'll look up more research and then probably enable it later. And then you've got the lighting option. Let's go ahead and scroll through that too as well. DRL type USA. So just showing you like the type of DRLs you have, USA. And then DRL lock. I don't know what that means. I don't know at all what that means, but we're just going to keep that the same. And DRL drop. So, oh yeah, so this right here allows you to, I think, keep your left, well, not, whenever you use your turning signals, it keeps your actual whole DRL light on when you're turning. So that's a good one. That's already on. I don't know why, but I don't have to worry about that because I have the lighting trends, and it already stays on when I do make a left turn. Let's go next. Fog light enabled. We do have fog lights. We don't have them connected. I'm not sure how that works for my vehicle, so we're just gonna keep it off for right now. Fog drop. So I'm pretty sure same thing. We don't got fog lights, so we're just gonna keep it off. Comfort. Let's go and check out comfort setting. So we got the splash. So you got splash from, you can do Hellcat, Shaker, Scat, Demon, 1320, and Red Eye. So I think that's just all the splash screens that would change. Right now we'll leave the splash off. We'll come back to that later. I'm not really worried about the splash screens. That's not really a big deal for me. And then let's hit the next one. Remember window. I think this is also for, like, if you have your windows down, however, you can roll them down with your, or no, I think, yeah, you can roll them up and down with your key. So we'll go ahead and set that, might as well. And then belt ding. You know, it's always good to have your belt on, but that thing does get annoying at the end of the day, especially when you're just moving your car, you know, into a different spot or whatever, however. But let's go and just turn that off. But always, you know, guys, want to be safe. Always wear your seatbelts when you're driving. So put belt ding off, all right? So let's go. Easy exit. No. Mine does have power seats. I'm not sure how that works with mine. I would want to turn it. Let me see if I can turn it on. You can put yes. I'll try that out later. We'll put no for now. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't want to do anything. Let's just keep scrolling. We'll come back to that. Put easy. And then it goes back to the Tazer audio function. I mean, the Tazer serial. What is it? It's just a Tazer update version, however. So that's the software on it. This 2.6.1 version. You guys can check out Zautomotive Tazer. Check out their link on my description, and you can check out like all the updates they put out for every software update. 2.61 I think was recently done, like in sometime last year. I'm not sure. You guys can check that out on their website. But yeah, let's run through everything again. As you can see, we're gonna do a reboot now, guys. Full reboot. Let's hit the full reboot, guys. It's going to take a good, 150 seconds? Let's go ahead and wait that out. So as you see, starts throwing, like, codes out there, however. Screen's flashing, doing some crazy stuff. But it's just part of the reboot. Don't worry about it. It's nothing to worry about. It's just a part of the reboot. Let's go and speed it up for you guys real quick. All right, guys, as you can see right here, everything reset real quick. As you can see, we already got the red push button right there. It's still doing the full reboot, so don't worry. It's going to come back to that option. Just let it keep doing its full reboot. Should be done here shortly. All right, guys, it's been long enough. I don't know why it's not showing the audio menu. Let's try to scroll through the audio. Hit the cancel. I think it did it. Let's go ahead and cancel again. I think we're good. So we're gonna just go ahead and turn the car off. That's the process. Just turn the car off. We're gonna go ahead and exit the vehicle, and then we'll start it up and make sure it did a full reboot with the actual 8.4. I'll get back to you guys in a second. All right, y'all, we're back in the car. Just had to do a couple more checks, make sure everything's good. Just did a little sleep cycle, let it, reboot. However, when we did the full reboot, it counted down and it started doing all this crazy stuff. And then it just came to the red button, however, and you stopped seeing the countdown, but I'm pretty sure that's how the full reboot works. Let's go ahead and test it out. Let's go ahead and turn the vehicle on now. Gonna hit the power button. You got the charger. Charger splash screen changed up on us a little bit. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and check out what we got on our UConnect, guys. Go hit apps. Okay, so right now, as you can see, nothing's really on there yet. It does take a minute. Don't see any performance pages, SRT modes, anything like that yet. Let's give it a while. Let's go ahead and run through our... Oh, wait. So we do got some more stuff. Just see, it takes a while to come back on because we did disconnect the battery and everything. So let's go ahead and check this out. Everything looks like it's back on there on the UConnect. Let's go and check the next screen. So still no performance pages yet or SRT modes. It does take a minute for this. Let's go ahead and also run through the settings on the Tazer again just to check out, you know, make sure everything full rebooted. And then there's also some other features you can do once the car is actually on, you know, once you turn it on running. So let's go ahead and look at that while we let this boot up still. Set you guys up here. So we are on the audio menu. Let's scroll through everything real quick. Okay, so we got the SRT mode. This is gonna automatically come on when you have your Tazer plugged in with the SRT modes. However, so it hasn't booted on our screen yet on our UConnect, but I'm pretty sure it has ran through the system because this is showing the service airbag. So you guys don't have to really worry about that. That's just when you have the SRT mode on. So that's gonna be a little bummer right there having that airbag on, but hey, it is what it is. Let's run through the next screen setup. Speed warning, okay. Diagnostics, okay. View diagnostic codes. We can view diagnostic codes like that too now. That's cool. Vehicle info, got the trans temp. Let's look at all this. Tire pressure, same as before. Cooling temp. So as you see, the font did change up on our splash screen. So we got like the Hellcat SRT splash font, whatever. Keep going through. Trans temp, oil pressure, oil life, battery voltage, intake, air temp, engine torque. Let's try the engine torque real quick. Okay, we got some torque to it. Guys. Hit the engine power. We're not like hitting it on the actual street, so it's not really giving us much power. Let's go and keep scrolling through the menu. We got the performance. Actually got the performance splash screen on the dash, but we don't have it on the radio yet, so I'm pretty sure it's still loading for now. Everything's still working that out. Let's go ahead and keep scrolling through, guys. We got our fuel economy. Okay, let's go through fuel economy. I think we're good, just the 2 fuel economies. Okay, got our trip. And we're about to get the audio messages. Yeah, airbag system, we know. And let's go ahead and hit the Tazer menu. So we're back at the audio. It's Tazer menu. Hold your left button and cancel. So we got the light shows. Keep scrolling through. Security pin. Let's go ahead. Check that out real quick. Set pin. Nah, we're not going to worry about a pin yet. Live performance. Let's look at live performance. Brake hold off. I think we want brake hold on. No, we want to keep it off. I heard about this brake hold. It's a cool feature, but for me, I don't really think we're gonna have that on. Brake hold, boost gauge. We don't have a boost gauge. We don't have no boost. We don't have a supercharger yet, but hey, it might come sooner or later. Engage auto. Just leave that how it is. Trans auto. We always want to keep it auto. Power mode auto. Yep, we want everything on auto. Start 30. I don't know what that means. 0 to 60. Live settings. Let's check out live settings. Okay, auto sport off. So if you want your car to turn on, you know, sport mode as soon as you get in the car, you can go ahead and turn that on, but we're gonna keep that off for now. We don't want it in sport every time we get in. Kill honk off. Oh yeah, we can kill the like I guess you know, if the car's having like the panic mode on, you can kill the honk going off, but we don't really worry about it. We want to, you know, if somebody breaks in, we want that honk to be going on, you know what I mean? Let's keep going through it. Was it remember restart? I don't know what that means. We'll check that out later. Steering drive default. I think, let's check that out. What's that? Drive custom. We'll leave it custom. Track kill off. We're going to keep the track. So anytime you get in your vehicle, you can automatically have your traction control turned off. And we don't want that on. We want to keep our traction on anytime we get in the vehicle. So we're going to keep that on off. Let's see. Idle speed, 2,000. It's about that. We'll just keep that where it's at. Live lighting. Let's see, live lighting. Dark mode. I don't know about that. I don't know what dark mode is. PLCL break off. What's that? I'm not sure about that. Yeah, we gotta look up what all this stuff is. Live radio. Let's check out live radio. Let's see. Radio. I'm not sure what all that means. In motion nav. In motion nav. So I think you can actually type in your navigation like address, however you have this on. So we do have navigation. We only use Apple Maps at the end of the day. Google Maps, Apple Maps. So we don't really worry about that. So we'll keep that off. Oh, well, we turned it on. Might as well. Let's do that. We'll turn it on. And then it gives the version number, unmarry, full reboot. Let's run through it real quick again, guys. Light show, security pin, live performance, live setting, live lighting, live radio. So anytime your car is actually running, it's going to show these settings at live. So let's see how that works. We're still waiting for the performance pages to go on, guys. Haven't got that ran through yet. So I think we're going to go ahead and do a full reboot. Let's go ahead and do that, and we'll get back with you guys in a second. All right, guys, as you can see, we got the performance pages installed. SRT drive modes, performance pages, loading up. As you see, we also got the splash screen changed up to the Hellcat. I went ahead and did the splash screen Hellcat just because we were having some issues with the Tazer for a second. Tell you the truth, we still got some issues. I'll go ahead and talk to you guys about that in a second. But so far with the Tazer, it's doing everything as it said it would. Let's go through the options real quick. As you see, we got the Hellcat splash. Let's go ahead and check out the fuel economy. That's our fuel economy right there. And then let's go check our performance settings. We got let's see, 0 to 60 timer. Then we got our 0 to 100 timer. We got our 1/8 mile timer, 1/4 mile timer, braking distance, G-forces. You see the car's red, I think for the Hellcat, red key. Peak G-forces, lap timer, and we got our lap history and our top speed, as you can see, 93 in Mexico. Let's go ahead and check out the next options from our fuel economy. Let's see, audio message. So you see the airbag is going to be on with the SRT modes enabled. Let's see what else we got. Speed warning. We got a speed warning, guys. Let's check that out. So you guys can set a speed warning. If you go over a certain amount miles per hour, it'll let you know, hey, slow down, speed warning. However, that's good for people that don't want to speed. However, let's go and check out the next part. It's set to off. Let's go and check out screen setup, diagnostic. So it can run diagnostic codes. You guys got to check engine light, speedometer. We got the speedometer, vehicle info. So we got the engine torque, engine power, tire pressure, coolant temp, trans temp, oil pressure, oil life, battery voltage, intake air temp, engine torque, and horsepower again. So that's about it, guys, for the splash screen settings. Let's see if we got anything else. Yeah, that's going to be it for the splash screen. And then for our 8.4 UConnect, as you can see, we got the performance pages going. So this is the one issue I ran into with the Tazer. I've rebooted it plenty of times, plenty of sleep cycles, and I keep running into this issue. See, as you see, the oil temp, oil pressure, oil coolant is not reading on the screen. If you go ahead and go into the settings, though, it does read it. So right now it's at 160, and I think that's the accurate temperature on the oil temp. Let's go ahead and go to the next one, oil pressure. So it just shows you the current 60, what was it, 60 past seconds ago. What was it? Past 120 seconds ago. I don't know what this is reading. Current 60. I'm not really sure all about that. Coolant temp past 120 seconds ago. I'm not sure how this is reading right now. So I'm not sure even if this is working fully. But battery voltage. So battery voltage is actually, reading. It's responding. So that's a good part on that. You know what I'm thinking, really, guys? Probably got to let this, let the system and the computer read the, the Tazer and everything for a good couple days. So we're gonna just go ahead and, wait on a couple days and see if it updates. Hopefully it does. Let's go ahead and go back to home. You got your horsepower, so it's going to show the horsepower when you're driving right here on the home. You can add widgets, gauges if you want. You can add any of these gauges for the widgets on this home screen. Timers, you can add timers to the right on the home screen. Current gear shows you're in park. You got your timers. So we haven't done anything on the timers yet. You know, we still have been trying to test this Tazer out. So, but let's go and check out the gauges. So that was the one thing we were on just a second ago, the gauges. Let's go and go back to the menu. So the gauges are just not working, it looks like. Let me go. Okay, look, so you can go to the second screen too. Trans temp, air intake temp, it's just not working. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but we're gonna go ahead and just let it sit for a couple of days, and hopefully it all syncs up and responds, you know, like it's supposed to. And then you got your G-force. G-force works for sure every time, but I just don't think this is working. I don't know what's going on right here. Mile per hour works as well. I'm not sure about the steering angle, but G-forces definitely work, especially when I do corners or however it's showing the G-forces. Engine. So this is another thing too, man. I really wanted this option, and as you can see, look, I'll hit the gas. No response on this. Like I said, I'm hoping like the next day, two, hopefully by the end of the week, you know, this responds and starts working fully. And then the dyno, same with the dyno. As you can see, it logs the actual gears on here when I'm driving, because it does. I have done that already. I already ran into this issue. So, but it does log the gears, but it doesn't track the power or the torque up top here. So I don't know what's going on with that. Like I said, hopefully it syncs up sooner or later. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the Tazer install. You know, I just ran into a few problems, but everything else seems to be working perfectly. Let's check out drive modes real quick, guys. Drive modes. All right, so check out the drive modes. We got our custom street. So transmission street, traction street, steering street. We got our sport mode, goes to orange. So we got our transmission in sport, traction in sport, steering in street. Then you also when you hit that button in the sport mode, it takes your traction off, as you can see. And then also when you hit track, also shows the traction electronic stability control track. So it goes as it shows that. And everything goes red, track for everything. So this is definitely a cool add-on. You can also do eco. Only way to do eco, you have to go to auto, and then you gotta press eco, and then turns green. Keeps your transmission in eco, traction in street, steering in street. And then you also have your race options. We got our launch control, our shift light. We can check out shift light. You can turn on shift light if you want to. I'm not sure if any of these functions work fully yet. We haven't tested it out, but we'll do that for like a later video for you guys, getting like reaction. Hopefully everything syncs up sooner or later, and then I can give you guys another update on the Tazer. But yeah, guys, also auto setup. You guys have, you know, the option to do auto setup from here. You can do eco. You can put it in sport, street. I usually now, since I tested it out so far, I've been driving in custom, street. It works out for me. I definitely feel the difference, guys. And, you know, and definitely when I'm in sport, you can feel the difference in the engine changing gears and, you know, running a little bit differently. So that's pretty a cool, you know, add-on right there. And, you know, it's just something, you know, different you can put onto your vehicle. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the whole Tazer setup. I'll go ahead and give you guys an outro video right next.
Several days later.
All right, y'all, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, as you see, it's a couple days later. I wanted to film like the outro just a few days later, just to see if, you know, the Tazer synced up with all the settings I was supposed to, like I told you guys about in the earlier video. But unfortunately, it's been like almost a week since I installed it, and unfortunately it still hasn't synced up. But it's okay. At the end of the day, I'm still enjoying the Tazer. The Tazer's still putting out what is expected from it, or almost what is expected from it. But you know, like I got the performance pages, I got the SRT modes, and SRT modes is a big step up, you know, from like custom modes, sport mode, track mode. Like I can definitely feel the difference in the gear shifting and all that. So that's definitely a plus right there. So I can't complain on that part, that's for sure. So if you're gonna get the Tazer and you have the base model like me, because at the end of the day, I did reach out to I can see Zautomotive Tazer, and they're telling me, unfortunately, because I have the base model, not all the time it does work with the base models. I guess just V6 in general. I guess sometimes it does work fully, sometimes it doesn't. That, you know, that just sucks for me. But at the end of the day, hey, you live and you learn, and guess what? I'm still enjoying it at the end of the day, even if I don't get the full functions of it at the end of the day. But yeah, guys, for that part, I do give the Tazer a good review out of 7 out of 10. You know, we did the install, but 7 out of 10 for the Tazer, because at the end of the day, it did disappoint me that I didn't get everything. But at the end of the day, it's still a cool product. You know, I don't have nothing bad to say about it. It's just disappointing on my part that I can't get the full experience that I see like everybody on YouTube or whatever. It's just crazy, because I have seen other like base models, SXTs on YouTube and stuff that done the same thing, and they got all the performance pages. But I guess at the end of the day, like, you know, hopefully, you know, you never know, maybe it does sync up by next week or 2 or month, who knows. But I'll keep you guys informed on that part. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. And for the people that are new here, I appreciate you guys stopping by. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the, you know, fire content I put out. And yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.